Away we go. Let's get the damn secrets. Oh look, let's go to Aldebaran. So Ginga, Hokuto. God damn it! Raksha! Damn it, damn it, damn it! Punch through and stop that, Ginga. Please. I don't understand anything. I don't know what's what anymore. Vega was Altair's sister, and we're destroyers bringing war to the whole universe? Rom just told you that was bullshit. Why don't you believe him? Did the Leo and the others leave us because we're the bad guys? And then here's Elena Stoll. No, you're wrong. Don't you see, Ginga Hokuto? The data weapons reacted to the confusion that stirred in your hearts. Confusion? That's right, the data weapons adored the strong, beautiful hearts you two possess. Thus, when you lost your spirit over Altair's words, their connection with you was broken. But what if we really are destroyers, like he said? And then, Kyoshiro, it's entirely up to you. Huh? Power is neither good nor evil. All that matters is how it's wielded. So if you use the data weapons for a just cause, the dendoh will never be a destroyer. But... We're finished. We can't fight anymore. Ginga, Hokuto. Take a break for today. You two need to rest. But Vega's... If she's Altair's sister, then I don't think her life's in danger. The bigger problem here is that the ogre now has all of the data weapons. Chin up, you two. It's not like you to be like this. Let's go. Poor kids. And then... This is bad. Will they be alright? Never seen them this bummed out. Managed to overcome hardship time and again, but now it looks as though their very core has been broken. True strength is not standing undefeated. Rather, it is the capacity of standing back up when defeat occurs. Can those two do that? I do not know. By the looks of things, Nadesco's headed back to Gear headquarters to try and think of our next move. Those two need something to help heal the bruises in their hearts. Or, at least, the inner strength to move on despite those bruises. These poor boys. Yeah. We believe the bad guy who said we're bad, not the good guy who said that the bad guy was wrong. I'm telling everybody about Super Awards. Gee, it's good. I made it up. But here's the boys like, wow, we've not been home in a while. Wonder. Yeah, so yeah, like wonder if we sent it to battle again. Without the data weapons, Hokuto's not sure of what they can do. But Ginga's like, yeah, well, anyway, bye. And there you go. So Hokuto gets in, and Mum's nowhere to be seen. That's weird. And then, but Ron wears a mask, and he speaks only the truth. And then it's the doorbell, and it's Kirakuni. He's here. He's come to pick Hokuto up. He's like, but isn't it the time off? He's like, yeah, there's someone calling you back to Gear headquarters. So they just get home, and then they gotta go back to work at Gear headquarters. So Kirakuni's brought both kids, and Ginga's is not happy about being brought in on his day off. He just got home, what the hell? And Shibuya says there's something that Hokuto should see. And in comes Keisuke, Hokuto's dad. And Sanji says that he called him, and Keisuke says that he doesn't really know what's going on, but Sanji says he's going to explain everything. He turns to Hokuto and he says, yes, I do indeed know everything. And this includes why you were chosen as the pilot of the dendoh. And Keisuke is like, well, I don't know why he was chosen. You're working with Magnate 10? What the hell? And Sanji says, alright, don't blame the kid. Come on, we got bigger fish to fry right now. And he says, he says, blame them for imposing the secret on him in the first place. But the truth needs to come out now. And Sanji says that 17 years ago, he and some other people became aware of the Golfer. Tales of a mechanical empire bent on destroying mankind throughout the universe seemed very far away at the time. But some believed the story, others didn't, and they couldn't decide on what to do. And Sanji set himself on a path to build the gear, an organization made for the purpose of preparing for that day, and the dendoh, the robot they'd been entrusted with, would defend Earth. And Eris is like, yep, knew it, yeah, finally knew it, I knew dendoh was an alien, knew it, got it, nailed it. But, moreover, Hokuto's mother also pledged to fight if the day came when the Golfer attacked, as both the pilot of the dendoh and as Gear's vice leader, Vega. And Ginga, Hokuto, and Keisuke are like, what the heck? It's like, but wait, it's like, Orie, was Vega fighting in battles? And it's like, yep, that's right. Altair kidnapped your mother. Eat shit. It's like, oh fuck, this sucks. And Orie had previously told Keisuke that all the time she went away from home would take care of Saionji, but that was just a cover story they cooked up. But Sanji hopes that Keisuke can understand why she did it and how much it pained her. Hokuto is in shock right now, and Shibuya apologizes for keeping it from him. But the kid turns to Sanji and asks if what Altair said was true. And it is. She is his sister. Fucked up. Fucked up. You're an alien, Hokuto. Not going to hell. But Kirakuni's brought Ginga back home, and he's offered to explain the situation to his family. But Ginga's like, nah, I've had enough talking for today, I'll explain things later. So he goes indoors, and Midori, his mother, is like, where the hell have you gone? He's like, oh, but... He's like, okay, well, never mind, it's fine. It's been a while since he was last home, so why not play with Otome for a bit? And while he does, he'll make a special stew for dinner. But please no. Ginga still seems bothered, and Midori asks, and he presents him with a question. He says, whenever he fights, he always thinks he's in the absolute right, but then his opponent always feels the same way, right? And Midori nods and says, that's usually how it goes. He says, but then who's actually right? Who's got justice on their side? And Midori says that both are in the right in a fight, and it's the fact that both sides think so that leads to fighting in the first place. The important part is what lies at the foundation of his certainty. Why does he fight? What does he fight for? If he's not doing it for the right reasons, then it doesn't amount to anything. And Ginga is like, damn, such a wise old lady. And Midori tells him to keep thinking on that while he eats the delicious stew, alright? Meanwhile, at Gear Headquarters, Aiko's worried about the shock that Hokuto's got from all this, and Ginga's got it just as bad, because Kirakuni said that he's lost his will to fight. And Sabaroda is like, it's understandable, they were dubbed the ultimate evil. And the data weapons left them, so, you know. But Quattro and Amuro knows we can't afford to sit still and wait for them to recover, now that the ogre has all the data weapons. We need to respond immediately. So Shibuya asks Aiko to bring it up on the monitors. And that's the thing that bombarded us a couple of days ago. It's a huge warship that's just started warping around the moon's orbit. And Shibuya believes that Altair's in there rather than the Spiral Castle, meaning that's where we'll find Vega. Kirakuni wants to go rescue her right now, and Shibuya and Rory tell him to hold up for just 1 second. The Federation already sent a fleet to attack it, but loads of roe beasts just tore them apart. So if you want to tangle with that, we've got to risk everything we've got. Harry wants to call the Helagam over, because they should be around the Far East region right now. But Shibuya says they're busy right now with their own shit that we've seen. And if they got away from it, then big problemo. So just did a Desco for this, and worst case scenario, might not even have the dendoh. And Quattro says things could very well go south for us. But after a little bit, Rory asks Shibuya to make a phone call, and she might be able to get some additional help. And so she's going to go call up the president of Nurgle. It's like, yeah, please don't bring Akatsuki in. He sucks. Leave him alone. Ding dong. So here's Keisuke. Oh, hi Ginga, Eris. Good morning, Mr. Kusanagi. How's Hokkaido? Still the same. He's dead. Here, it's from my mum. Stew. You should eat before it gets cold, right, Hokkaido? Hokkaido. Thanks for this, Ginga. It's nothing. Come on, Hokkaido, you need to fill your belly with something. He's dead, he died. Hokkaido. I want to eat my mum's stew. Let's go get your mum back. Honestly, I still don't really understand what's what, but this is 100% wrong. I don't know what to make of this sister business or the golfer being right or what, but Vega's still your mother. There's no way kidnapping her like that's good for peace in the universe or whatever. Bloody hell. Ginga, so hurry up and eat, you big idiot. Come on, crying here won't help anything. And you're not going to turn down my mum's stew, right? Alright! Fuck these jokers. But should be surprised to hear that the kids want in, and they don't just want to rescue Hokkaido's mother, they also want some answers, and that means beating the shit out of the ogre, which is going to be tough because they don't got any weapons. But in a way, as an idea. And so it's like, wow, a rifle and some missiles. And it's like, yep, an emergency measure for Dendoh when he found it lacking the data weapons, and he just slapped as many things as he could on it. A missile launcher, a beam rifle, some yo-yos, you know, and a bow. Chou dendoh yo-yo. It's like the chou denji yo-yo, but different. And Aiko wondered why he'd been tinkering in the factory all this time, and anyway, he has earned a lot of points with Ginga. And Aiko's surprised that he saw that far ahead, and now, anyway, gets to say the words of the defined scientist dudes in anime. And he said, I thought something like this would happen. So, and Joker's like, oh jeez, that's gonna really piss someone off now. But it's a whole bunch of weapons for the kids to master in a real short time, but we've got a lot of experts on stupid shit and learning things, so Judo and Camille can teach him how to handle the missile and the rifle. And, you know, he's got a whole lecture from Akira, Ayato and Rain on how to use the bow. Unfortunately, we don't have any yo-yo specialists. But Ginga is a master of yo-yos. He trained tricks with them all his life. And Hokkaido thanks Inoue for setting this up, and he's glad the project did come in handy. It's not going to be as good as the data weapons, but it should be helpful. And Ginga's looking forward to hauling all this junk over to Ogre and beating the shit out of him. We'll find out who's the good boy. And then we're going to bring Vega, Orie, we're going to bring her back. Kazuya likes to look on their faces, and Kyoshiro says, yes, their souls really were strong enough to overcome the bruises in their hearts. And Ginga's like, no, we're not that cool, we're just going to keep fighting, is all. So he and Hokkaido aren't going to lose heart again, so they want everyone to lend a hand in beating their weak spirits into shape. And Drill and Jet are like, hell yeah, let's beat these kids into shape. And Jet says that their training is a difficult one, and they better not regret it later. And now that keeping us behind is waiting for Rory's helpers to arrive, and then we'll be ready. And to be told they want to stay on alert, because we're heading for the golfer as soon as everything's ready. Listen, the rocket launchers are good. And so, there's Leno, and she doesn't have the Mega Man hat on, but still her regular outfit. She's still got the spacesuit on. But here they are, rounding up their helpers. Very decorated pilots with a suspicious old man, which is what Lane has dubbed the Prospector, and he sent him to a certain house. Seems like the guy's an important aid in Nurgle though, and he's gone after the other pilot to speed things up. And Ron wonders what this ex-pilot's currently doing. And Rory's like, can't wait to see your face when we find out. And then doorbell, and it's Hikaru! Ururi, excited to see Ururi again. And Harry's like, she's like, I'm Hikaru Amano. I'm a manga artist for a hot-blooded shonen magazine. And she calls him inside, and she's heard a lot of stuff from the Prosp. Elena's like, are you going to join us? She's like, yeah, of course. But did you help me with a little something first? Prospector, meanwhile, is summoning Izumi and a ukulele, and Izumi is actually Brunom's enemy because all she does is do impossible to translate puns. But she's been working at a bar, and she earned the place quite a reputation due to all of her bad jokes. And it's been a long time since they piloted. Prospect is confident that she and Hikaru still got the goods. And then Bruno says that she says, I've still got the foods. It's like... It's everything she does is a really torturous pun, alright? All of it. Everything. Every line she says. So, back in Oshimi, Ginga's taken off. Life's busy when you're in science camp, right? But before he goes, Midori calls him out to the garden. Toria! And with a single punch, Ginga's mother just fucking wrecks a tree, just completely destroys it. And Ginga is like, holy moly! And she says, Gin, remember this. Strength comes from the heart. It's like, yes, mother. Just fucking punched a tree, just destroyed it. So it turns out that Hikaru and Izumi were part of the Desco A's Estivalis team back in the Jovian War. And Quantro's heard a lot about him, and he gives him howdy. Hikaru's real excited to meet the Red Comet and the White Shooting Star. And then Izumi turns that into a pun, obviously, because she's the worst, and then gives a little giggle. And Ruka says, yep, you guys haven't grown up at all, have you? And then Hikaru threatens to beat her up again in natural lychee love battles. And she's like, listen, alright, I don't like magical girls, I'm taking you on. And it ain't gonna end like last time. And Jim asks what the hell it is, and Beecher says it's a beat 'em up game, and Ryoka got crushed by Hikaru before. Hikaru's thinking of armor and sharp swoosh like that. I mean, it's difficult when they're just doing that, right? Right in front of you. So now the girls start fighting about who's the best one. And Prospector is amazed to see that Hikaru's reflexes, control, and overall vision is as sharp as they were years ago. And he says, what kind of manga artist isn't a gamer? Hikaru plays this stuff every day. And then Ryoka says, well, that's why you're already missing your deadlines, right? And then Jet says that the group sent to pick up Hikaru seems rather worn out. And Saburo says we had to spend all night helping her finish her deadline. She only had one day left to turn in a whole fight scene, so... And then, but it turns out that Rom was used as the model for it. He had to do pose, and he had to do several poses and yell a whole lot. And, worst of all, he had to proclaim his name aloud. But what was she going to do when he's so much like the protagonist of her story? He's an unbeatable martial artist who cares loads for his little sisters with a cool catchphrase. Makes him perfect! And Rory made the right call in sending him along. But Rom is devastated. He's done. But time for Shibuya to start the briefing, and he says it's not only Vega's fate, but the fate of the whole world that's riding on this mission. The enemy holds a massive force, but he's confident in our victory. So, good luck, everybody. And then Keisuke pulls Hokuto over, and he apologises for being unable to do anything other than just cheer him on. And Hokuto's like, nah, that's fine, that's good. I'm going to bring Mum back, so just sit back and wait. And then the prospectors are going to be heading back to Nurgle. So Rory thanks him for his help. He says it was no problem. And if she needs anything else, she has but to call. And now, with that, we are off. See, yeah, no, Izumi is definitely Brunom's nemesis, like 100%. Nemesis? More like nematode, because she gets into your brain like a weird worm. Welcome to hell. So, here we are at the golf ship. Vega doesn't have her mask and wig anymore. And the old hare says that she's as beautiful as she ever was. And he's still got his mask on. And she asks if it really is her brother. And he says, yeah, I am. But there's a reason he needs to keep the hat on. And at Vega's silence, he says it's understandable she doesn't believe him. And he knows having been just as shocked as she is now to see that his sister was still alive. Was her hair... what? This lady? Yeah, her hair's always been that colour. Actually, wasn't it brown? Wasn't it brown with the blonde wig, and now she's got blue hair because she's ultra anime? But yeah, she wants to know why Altair sided with the golfer, and why didn't he say anything till now? And he says he didn't say anything because he didn't remember. Yeah, it was brown when she was disguised, yeah. But yeah, he said he didn't remember. The Emperor of Golfer sealed his memories away, and he bore witness to the end of their homeworld, so the Emperor thought it better to deprive him of those painful memories. All out of concern for his well-being, obviously, he's a nice man. But those memories started coming back when he saw her again, and caused him pain, and so the Emperor decided to return them all to him. Still, not knowing was a blessing. And he said after he remembered, came the realization that his long-lost sister, the one who he still loved even after losing his memories, had been fooled. The evil humans misled her against the Golfer Emperor, one who saved their lives and fights for nothing but peace across the universe. And he remembers the day their world, Arctos, was destroyed by its populace, and how it was the Emperor who came to their rescue. Surely humans are a terrifying force of destruction, sowing chaos across space. And thus Altair set out to remove humans from the universe in the name of both the Golfer and universal peace. And Vega's like, rather, fucking idiot, it's wrong. Thing is, all the memories we've made up. It was the Golfer computer, a machine made to manage the ecology of Arctos, that attacked their world after it went crazy. And he's like, no, it's just what you were made to think, by those vile humans who bring endless mayhem to the universe. It's like, okay, dude, what's more likely? The people who can't mess with memories, making someone think something, or the guy who can mess with your memories, making you think something. So, you know, just thinking, but no. He says it will take time to break the indoctrination imposed on her, but the Golfer Corps demands haste, and he must seize the 7th data weapon, the one said to have the power to control the fabric of fate, where it falls into the humans' hands. The 7th, that's right, the 7th. And he talks about an old Arctos legend that says, he who obtains all the sacred electronic beasts shall rule the universe, and 7th data weapon is the last, and the greatest key to bringing about true power of a gear, and it's wholly impossible, even with the other 6. And Vega is like, and she thought there was only 6 data weapons, and Altair says it's different from the others. More importantly, the Emperor said Vega has a clue on how they can find it. And then she's like, you talking about the image Hokuto and Gingasaw when Kiba came to life? Weird lady? And Altair says, what do you know? And she's like, I don't know nothing. But Altair doesn't buy it, and he says that she demands that she tell him everything to atone for her wrongdoings. And she still says no. And she wouldn't tell him even if she did know, because he's the one who's mistaken, who's being fooled. And no matter how many times he repeats it, his memories aren't real. And then Damare tells her to shut up, slaps her across the face, and he says she still doesn't understand, and so he's done talking to her, and now he's going to go destroy all the humans responsible for sending their lives down this path. And now the alarm sounds, and it's time for his chance to do just that. Seems that us humans haven't learned our lesson, but once this fight is over, he'll take her to the Golfer homeworld, and the Emperor will set her memories right. And meanwhile, she's got to stay in this room and observe the humans' defeat. So Vega says back just one last thing. She says, brother, I have faith in the true strength that lies in all humans. And over by the Spiral Castle, the Gigas are like, wow, new attack being made on the Aldebaran warship, huh? Looks like it's the Dendoh this time. Ooh, wow. And the castle knows that we won't be repelled as easily as the previous attackers. And Giga Gurame thinks this is a good opportunity for them to get in there and have a good time. The castle says that Altair would never allow them to intervene, but he's like, that's not really what I'm getting at. He's like, explain yourself. He's like, oh, well, our friend is in for a rough time, so if we play our cards right... So the Spiral cards are going to let him handle it, and he promises to rise to the occasion and eliminate all obstacles. It's no 34. Over the rainbow. So here we are. We're in its sector. We launched its shit line. Bunch of jokers. Tabarota. No, my dude. Alright, Sabaroda, you can join in. Just this one time. So we launched Altair figures, we're here for Vega. Launches a bunch of guys, and they'll put a definitive end to this day. Summons a bunch of just fucking trash that has never stopped anybody ever. Yeah, Morris is better than Sabaroda, finally, they did it. So, Rom tells Hokuto to not be impatient, and though his heart may be afire, he needs to maintain the stillness of water. And Kazuya tells him to keep his mother's, tells Ginga to keep his mother's word in mind, and he's good to go. Time to rescue Hokuto's mother. And Altair's not worried, because a gear with no data weapons is fucking trash. And it'll vanish alongside the rest of Magnate 10. And then Hikaru's like, wow! This isn't as bad as being in Deadline Hell, though. And Sabaroda says this is a difficult problem to tackle on your first go after all these time. Are they really okay after all this? And Hikaru's like, yeah, just watch me, buddy. And Izumi says that no one ever forgets how to ride a bike. And then more puns, and everyone's fucking, this is the worst. Ryoko tells them to get their head in the game or they're going to get wrecked. And Izumi does another pun. And Hikaru says, okay, you should stop, otherwise you wear out your welcome. And then Ryoko tells them both to shut the fuck up, because we're trying to rescue someone's mother here right now. That's what your game face is on. And then she does another pun about mothers, 3 of them. And then Rory's like, alright, wrap it up. Jokers. The enemy's about to engage. Ryoko apologises to Hokuto for how insensitive these 2 idiots are, but he doesn't mind. I was just trying to lighten the mood, right? And Hikaru's like, haha, I was worried for nothing. Seems we're in the right place, and Izumi's ready to put her back into this. So, let's go get Vega back. Amuro gives us the plan. We're going to cut our way through the defenders, head inside the ship, rescue Vega, and blow it up. And Hokuto's like, alright mum, wait just a little bit longer, and Rory tells us to attack. But here's the boy. Yoyos. Zobungle missile launchers. Regular beam rifle. Wait, it's good. 9-barrel missile launcher, beam rifle, chou, dendoh, yoyo. The dendoh go gun. Like it's just Raiding's bow gun. The blue gale, that's a dendoh, yeah. And then for the secret, they've got to be the first ones to get onto the Aldebaran, right? Hokuto and Ginga must be the first ones to enter Aldebaran and must be the ones to destroy the wall holding Vega, right? So. Yo. Yeah, secret's keeping this thing. Frickin' gopher. Chou, dendoh, yo. Combat battle is back, baby. Yeah, so he gets 1400 extra HP plus 420 armor. And it's all good, it's all spammable, got loads of ammo. Wow. And then the Hikaru and Izumi review. Yeah, they're just the guys. They're good. Not good enough to match the big boys. They only have one combined attack now, and they have to compete with the Dragonars, so... Yeah, and because they got the distortion field, they're good against the successors, but other than that, but they're not Sabaroda. Like, that's the review. They're not Sabaroda. Yeah, you really like Estevalis out of 10. Pretty much. Alright, can't go that fast though. Didn't need to accelerate. You just don't get out because the Severon isn't the worst dude anymore. No, he's dead. He died. He's dead. He's too busy not wearing a shirt to go into space and fuck around. Fucking guy. Akatsuki. Big-nosed fuck. I hate that guy. My favourite... Like, I like it when mechanics follow and inform background. So I really like it that in J, Akatsuki has no relationship bonuses with any character because he has no friends. He's just fucking trash. Double attack. Oh my god. Okay, Brunon, he did good. He did good. In 5 turns, he'll have recovered all that juice. Sounds good. Whichever one this is good. Don't know if you guys know, but the music in Gundam is really good. Favorite space boy. I love this boy from space. You're gonna die. Couldn't even kill a dude. Classic. Classic space boy. Classic space boy, helping spread the XP around. Otario. Don't get in the boat, buddy. Exactly. Camille was a man's name, and I'm a man. But these shitty robots have no concept of trash talking. Which is why they need Altair to be around and go, no, you are the bad one. Ah. Triple Jim, the space car, will like Triple Riger, am I right? I'm right. Yeah, no, dendoh, you are the demon. And then he would make it into a damn. Yeah, that's exactly, like, have it be Gaga and have all the bad dudes go, like, have fucking Primeval Arm go, Camille, ain't that a woman's name? And then he's just like, fuck you, piece of shit. And he punches him. He's like, whoa, this kid's got an arm on him, but not as good as mine. And then he flexes and shoots a fucking laser beam out of his bicep. Gaga's good. And then Camille can be like, I love pizza. And then pizza can say he's got a woman's name. He's like, fuck Italy. I'm done. Embryo. Yeah, what a beautiful name. I mean, that's definitely what Embryo would say. And then Camille's like, oh! Like, they even had the line voiced in Z3 Part 2, right? When you do the Karate Club bit. They're all like, duh, yeah, buh. We're here to bully you. Eat shit. And then Camille's like, I know karate. And then Fuzz like, no, Camille, don't do it. Not embarrassed, won't you? Don't do it. It's like, Camille, ain't that a woman's name? And then he yells it, voiced. Then he murdered those guys, they're fucking dead. Straight up just the Gundam's beam rifle though. Now, Camille, calm down. Remember what happened the last time you got really mad? Went into a coma for a while? Remember that, Camille? When that happened? You're like, yeah, but Soraka was fucking asking for it. That man didn't deserve the air he breathed. Alright, calm down, Camille. You don't understand anything. Triple Jim taking the hits. Powerful Jim. Powerful Jim. We need Triple Jim to be in a game with Build Fighters. So there can be the GM, the Jim's counterattack, and then be like, Triple Jim, why have you betrayed us? He's like, no, it's a different Jim. And it's like, yeah. A Triple Jim, more like a two-faced shithead, and then they blow him up. And then it ain't bad. And then he paints himself red, and he goes, I'm 3 times more Jim than the next guy. Listen, they write themselves. The jokes write themselves, it's easy. I'm not saying they're good jokes, I'm just saying they write themselves, alright? Let's use the beam rifle. Is it the Gundam's beam rifle? It looks a lot like the Gundam's beam rifle, but there's a couple of details that are off that make me think it might be a different guys. But it's the Tomono armor dendoh. Dendoh Gogan. Dendoh Alpha Rai. Den Alpha Do. Dendoh Gogan. That's red. That's good. You've got a one-tube missile, you can only fire one missile at a time, but your thing says you fire 20, so whoops. Can you remember going to Bakomo? Yeah, absolutely. You can remember that it happened. You may not recall the event like first hand, but you're aware that it occurred. It's not like you're just like, oh no, that never happened. Now you have a good one, I guess. Look at these guys trying to delay my bullshit. Fuck them. Distortion attack. And then let's do this, Hikaru. Yeah, Hikaru, Ryoko, going in. It's like, alright. Prank. Let's do this. Don't fall behind just because you had a long blank in your careers. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank here. Stop! Stop! None of that right now. Bad jokes are not part of the bargain. Sometimes when you want to tell a joke, you just gotta barge in. Eesh, you guys haven't changed a bit, have ya? Totally! Admit it, you're totally green with envy. Forget it and hop to it. I mean, let's go. Yeah, I like it. I was like, that's definitely a typo there on that one. Yeah, general aesthetic's fucking wild. You're like, man, they're making me count down from 10, and then you're like, whoa, huh? I'm in a bed and my pants are all ripped up. What the heck? That was my surgical experience. That I had to put on the special underwear they give you, and then it was all ripped up. When I woke up, I'm like, wow, this is wild. Rapido rifle. But excellent work, Bruno, on the puns. Excellent work. Turns out Izumi isn't your nemesis because she makes things difficult. It's because she's a rival. So you definitely touched my butt. No, like I only realised they were torn when the lady came to check on like my stitches on my belly button, and I like pulled down the cover to show my belly button, and then I'm like, damn, my dick's just hanging out in the wind here, huh? Chou dendoh yoyo, chou dendoh yoyo, chou dendoh tatsumaki, chou dendoh sabin. The good one's when you're having your hip replaced, and then you're like, man, my leg really hurts. And then you're like, yeah, that's because we sawed through it and then just fucking flicked it up so your feet were by your head when it wasn't attached. essentially they burn their initials on one side of the radio scale, make sure they put it back in the right way. Hell fucking yeah. Quick wisdom deep thought you were talking about Spider and this is when we were in the driveway coming home. That's wild. I hate these dudes with their little gun nipples, like, it offends me. Get rid of them. Please remove nipple. Don't remove nipple, though. That's what Shaw did. He's a bad dude. Get in the attack. What's the description that I gave? There was a guy who gave a description of a real wild drug where he said it's like the ocarina in it's like the ocarina from Zelda, except it only ever transports you to the hospital. You just take it and then whoa. Was it pretty nice? Doesn't matter. Now you shouldn't just let anybody you attack home unsolicited. Everybody should check out my Twitter for the Gundam Guy story, Mrs. Gundam Guy, because it's a beautiful story. A guy texted the lady, said, "Do you want to see my Gundam?" And she was like, "Oh, that's what they call it nowadays." Then he literally just showed her his Gundam model kit. It was like, it took me 6.5 hours over a week to do that one. And then she met him, pure chance. I was like, I think I might marry him. And then they went to Boston this weekend and he proposed and she's going to become Mrs. Gundam Guy. Beautiful story. Classic. Girl meets Gundam. It should be Puru 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 Puru. Puru arrives. What does it doesn't want to know? Should be doing that anyway. In the next Super Robot Wars, I want there to be 2 Purus, and I want there to be all of the Psycho Gundams, and you can put them in them, and they go, but yeah, but you're the good guys putting me in it, so it's fine. Triple Jim? Fine with the space helicopter, my dude. I'm gonna drop a bomb on him.